dog. Like, they were like bonded. He had it when they were a puppy. He loved this dog. I show up, and I am Alpha. Albert loves me. My husband is like, whatever, like, he doesn't like my husband as much as he likes me. So my husband totally feels betrayed, right? He's like, what the heck, Albert? Like, you're my dog. And no, like, Albert's totally my dog now. Absolutely my dog. And if you're not sure why we named our old man Albert, my husband is a Cardinals fan, and so he is named after Albert Pujols. I think they said that right, because I don't even know. I'll be good. Okay. So one day, Albert got sick this last year, like, really sick. He was not eating for days. We had to pick him up, take him outside to go to the bathroom. It was horrible. Like, he watched all the kids come home from the hospital. He's their big brother. It was terrible. We were like, we're gonna lose Albert. Like, we all say goodbye. We had our kids say goodbye. It was awful. I don't even know what I'm saying. Fine. So one day he got sick. But he's fine. We took him to the doctor. They gave him whatever they did, and miraculously, he's still alive. This is Albert. He loves car rides until we go get him groomed, and then he hates it, and he shakes the whole time. This is Albert on a walk. He got tired of walking because he had short little legs. He's a Shih Tzu Dachshund. Is that how you say the name? So he's a shitty wiener. So he has little legs, and so he gets tired fast. And so my son, we got him off the tricycle and put Albert on it, and he stayed like that for like 3 blocks. It was such the cutest thing. So anyways, that's Albert. But my husband has always wanted a big dog. There's my husband, one of my sons. There's Albert, and there's Bronson. Bronson's our neighbor's dog, so my husband is always like, hey, let me watch Bronson. He's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, huge dog. And so my husband has always wanted big dogs. So one day I had to go to Walmart for dinner because I'm a terrible meal planner, and I try to eat healthy, but then I go out because I don't plan anything because we have kids in sports and whatever, and my life is a complete shit show, and it's fine. But I did not plan dinner. We were starving, so I go to get like rotisserie chicken or something. There's this lady in the Walmart parking lot. She has something, and she's like talking to people. You know what? Y'all, I said on stage, I just realized I never even hit play. So just don't mind me, stand by. Okay. So I know, start from the top. All right. So I'm in Walmart. I go in, there's this lady in the parking lot. I see her, and I'm like, I don't know if she's like a peddler or something, I didn't know. So I see her, and I go in to get groceries, because y'all, my family's hungry. I'm in and out, and I spend way too much time at Walmart anyways. So I go, when I come back, this lady is still in the parking lot with her dog, and I'm like, okay, well, with something, and I notice it's a dog, and I'm like, of course, like all these babies, all things fluffy, like I'm in, right? And so I finished putting my couple bags of groceries away, and I get in my car, like the lady never approached me, I was a couple cars away. I get in my car, and I call my husband immediately. I'm like, so there's this lady in the parking lot who away from puppy. And he's like, okay, when Albert got sick, we talked about this, and I was like, the second Albert dies, we're getting another dog. And I was like, no, we are not getting another dog. Absolutely not. It's not happening. I want to live my life. We have 4 kids. It's already stressful enough. I don't want to deal with a dog trainer, whatever. So here I am calling my husband saying that there's a puppy in the Walmart parking lot, right? So I'm on the phone with him still. I'm like, but the puppy is brindle. And my husband has wanted a brindle puppy forever. So not only is it like, oh, it's a cute little puppy and a brindle puppy. So I drive the car around because he's like, well, what kind of puppy is it? The second I said brindle, he was all in. Like, he didn't even care. He wanted to know what the kind of the puppy was. So next, I walk up to this lady holding the dog. This is Ash. And I asked the lady, what is it? And it is a lab pit mix. And again, my husband wants a big dog. And so I tell him, it's a lab pit mix. And he's like, oh my God, Kacie, you know I wanted one. I'm like, I know. And he was like, or, one of those kind of dogs. And he was like, I don't know, it's up to you. You make the decision. And hangs up. You little chicken shit, are you serious? Are we allowed to cuss?
You are allowed to do whatever you want.
And so I'm like, oh my God, like seriously, you're gonna put this on me. And so I'm like, okay. So I'm looking at this lady, I'm petting this cute little dog, and guess who thinks I continue to drive away? Thinks I brought the dog.
It has a name already.
On my lap. This is the day I brought her home. Like I have pure joy in my eyes. Like I'm so excited to bring this little ball of joy and energy to my house. I'm very, very excited to bring Ash home. This is a few more pictures of Ash. This is my view for days afterwards. She just sat on my lap. Old man Albert hated her. Hated. Like legit, he was pissed at us. He stood with his back and would not look at her, wouldn't look at us for like 2 days. He was so angry at us that we brought this little thing home. So, a few more just because I was obsessed and I took so many pictures. So this is my husband's dog now. He loves Ash. Like he is obsessed. They are best friends. He takes her on walks. They are buddies. Like she likes me, but no, she totally loves my husband. They are best friends. And as you can see, like I have so many pictures of them together. It's ridiculous. But here's Ash and Albert. She quickly outgrew Albert. Albert didn't like her again. This is them at the beginning. Ash is much smaller. This is Albert. I don't know if you can see his face. And then here we have Ash, who's much bigger than this now. Continues to still the dog bed. Like she falls out of the dog bed. She's much bigger than that. Okay. So me, I do love her. But sometimes I regret my decision because I took her to the vet, got peed over, like all over. If some of you guys follow me on social media, you have watched my saga with Ash. She has peed on me, she has vomited in my car, she has pooed in my car. It's been a really fun thing, and she's eaten, you can go ahead. She's eaten lots of things. Lots of things. This is my remote control for the TV, so when I went to buy another one, this stupid remote that comes with the TV is over $100. And I'm like, oh God, Lord, no. So we've gone through 3, but I've gotten the $10 ones from from online. She's eaten 3 of my remotes, books, shoes, and we have toys. No, she chooses all of our belongings. Lines in our yard, everything is horrible. Okay. So why am I up here telling you about my Walmart stuff? Right? Like you thought you were coming here for social media. And there's a reason. Social media is all about creating connections, being authentic, and gaining trust. If I just showed up here and was like, hi, my name is Kacie, I'm a realtor in town and I'm going to teach you about social media. It's not as engaging as it possibly could be. I told you a story. I had something that's relatable because everybody loves a cute little puppy, right? Everybody does. And it is. It's absolutely relatable. And then you guys kind of get to know me. You get to know a little bit of background that I have a weakness for puppies. And I've kind of hopefully maybe gained your trust just a little bit and for you guys to get to know me just a little bit. Social media is no different. Absolutely no different. It is all about creating connections with people that you've never met before in your life. Maybe you have, but you don't really know them. Created that authenticity and a trust. And not being fake. I'm sorry, y'all, there's a lot of fake things out there. I cannot stand fake. Whatever, that's a whole other subject. And y'all can see, like, I post my shit show of a life all day long on social media. You will not see fake content from me just because,
I'm like nodding, I watched her.
Yes, like it's true. Like it's just, that's just who I am.
But I also want to say real quick, how many people in here are dog people? Because if you're dog people, you're dog people. So all of you have already fallen in love with her immediately because.
Because I'm talking about the dogs.
Yes.
Okay, so some of you do know me. Like in real life, we've met before this. We're friends. We've socialized. We've talked. Some of you only know me from social media. Like we might have silent stalkers. We might have like connections, but we've never actually talked to each other. We you might have slipped into each other's DMs and like talked and whatever, but never met in real life. So if that's one of you, hit me up, say hello if we like talk to each other on social media. And then some of you have never seen me before in your life. And that's what social media is, right? Like you see people that you know, that you may not know. So who am I? I that I started off with, that I didn't start off with. I'm a native to New Mexico. I grew up in El Gordo, went to MSU, graduated with a kinesiology degree. I'm a mom of 4, 2 bonus kids, 2 of my own children. I'm happily married. 2nd time is the charm. 3rd time we count engagements. I love the outdoors. I love the mountains. It's so good for my soul. I love weight training. And fun fact, when I was in college, I handed the President of the United States somebody else's baby. And if you guys want to go into details on that story, we can talk about it later, but that's totally not what we're talking about today. But just fun fact. And then I'm the lip syncing champ. I love lip syncing, and I sell real estate. So, why am I here talking about social media if I'm a realtor? Well, because I'm good at it. So I love Schitt's Creek. Anybody? Yes. Y'all are my people. It's a write-off. Right? I did that real. I love that real. So yeah, again, you capable. This really didn't go, but I really liked it, and I love her. So whatever. So okay. All right. So some boring stats, but I think it's really important for you guys to know this information. How many use social media? So according to the internet, so I got this source from Demand Sage, there's about 8 billion people on Earth. 4.9 use social media in 2023. Facebook has 2.99 billion users, which means 1 in 3 people worldwide have social media or connect on social media somehow. A lot. I mean, I don't know how accurate the numbers are because I have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. That's not Twitter. TikTok, Twitter, and Threads. I have all of those, so I don't know if you're like counting it that way, but whatever. We'll just say whatever.
I was going to ask you, I was going to be like, some of us don't know what all of these mean. I don't know what this one is.
This one is Threads. This is the new spin-off to Twitter.
Oh, that's right. Twitter changed its logo. Oh.
This is Twitter's new logo.
Yes.
Y'all, I got to keep up with it. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So, I don't want to call anybody out. There's a lot of people that don't have social media. Like, there's a girl in my office that is a realtor that just created her page yesterday because I was getting on her. I'm like, oh my God, how are you ever going to sell a house without a social media? Like, you will have to have a presence because right now I just think that you're a weirdo. Seriously, what are you trying to hide if you don't have a social media? Like, I seriously think, like, are you in, like, some, what is it? Like, where secret, you know what I mean? Like, the government has to, like, keep you secret.
Witness
have, like,
protection.
there you go. Thank you. Witness protection.
I was going to say cult. Yours is better.
Right. Right. So I don't know. So anyways, I'm really proud of her. But if you do not have social media for you, if you do not have a social media for your business, I have a personal one, but I think I posted on it like a year ago. Like, I don't ever use it. I do my whole life on my business one. But if you do not have a business one, if you own a business, which it sounds like so many of you guys do, you need a social media account. Period. End of story. You need one. And if you run somebody else's account, cool, you can still post on yours if you're trying to get business. Okay. So, social media metrics. Like, why am I up here talking? This is my numbers. I am not a superstar. I don't have millions of followers. She said I'm an influencer. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, I got 2,600 followers. Like, I am not like some big shot influencer with millions of followers. But I have impressions. This is my numbers. This is how many people have gone to my account. I think I pulled it for like the last 90 days or something like that.
I was going to say later, can you show us how to do that?
I have all of it up there.
Okay, cool.
How to find the metrics and how to find all of the insights. I have it on here. Okay. my son Brody. He is the one who made me a mom. He is 12 in this picture. One day, it was about a year and a half, 2 years ago, we were talking about social media and like, you know, YouTube is like really cool for kids and they all want to be YouTubers and whatever. So we're talking about my social media account. And I had posted something and I was really proud of the numbers. Like I was excited because I think I had like 50, 60 likes on a post and I think 1,000 views. And so I was talking about that post and all of the kids were like, oh, well, how many likes, how many views, whatever. So I was telling them and they're like, that's good. I'm like, it's okay. Like, it's not great. And this wise man, who was like 10 and a half at the time, was like, Mom, put a picture on the internet of what 100 people look like. Use the description, 100 people picture. It's random, okay. So I did it. That's what 100 people look like. That's roughly how many people liked my post. He said, Mom, that is a ton of people. When can you get in front of that many people and have them like something or see something? Like, that's a lot. And you said there was 1,000 people that followed you or that saw it? This is 1,000 people. And Mom, those numbers are really good. You should be proud of yourself. And I'm like, okay. Like, he put me in my place and brought me back to earth and taught me one of the most valuable lessons that I have learned in social media today is that this is what I see. If I get down, or if I'm like, dang, I wish that had more likes or more posts or whatever, go back and I reference these pictures. You can find it. I'll have to see what it was. Line, something, and you can see these reference photos of it. And I think I did, yeah, go ahead. So I want to remind you, I have 2,691 followers. So roughly, close this to 3,000. Go ahead. Again, I told you it's not a big number. But this is what 3,000, I couldn't pull up 2,600, they did not have a photo for that. But here's 3,000 people, the closest number to it.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Y'all,
Go ahead. Okay.
if I stood up, oh no.
Okay,
yeah,
we're
go
saying,
back.
okay, sorry. I thought you were
If I stood up in front of that many people and did a reel or talked to you about, so I would like seriously probably pee my pants. Like that is a lot of people. There's balconies. I don't know if you guys see that. 2 balconies worth of people. Like this is like Cirque du Soleil stage, right? That is a lot of people. So be proud of your numbers. Like think about it and put it in perspective. Like that's good. I'm okay with that. That's a great audience to have. And that many people seeing my stuff, I'll take it all day long. So, again, my wise son was awesome and taught me that. I want to show you what the influence of 2,600 people, it may not seem a lot, but the impressions are really good. So, I don't know, do we have sound?
It's too late for that.
Hold on. I should have said something. Hold on.
I can turn.
Hashtag.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, all right. So,
Let me start it
start
over.
that again?
Oh,
Yeah.
so you should have told me that at 11:30, girl.
My bad. Okay, so real quick, pause it. So, this girl, I'll talk about how social media can influence you. This girl right here is named Hannah. She's like a superstar with her lip syncing, and she's a realtor in Minnesota. I know her from real estate conferences, and we were at a real estate conference, the Girls Are Great conference, and I'm like, hey, we should do a reel together. She's like, hell yeah, let's do it. So I'm like, so we looked through all of our saved reels, and we're like, let's do this one. So we had about 30 minutes, and then the next speaker was gonna go, and so I'm like, you pick this one, I pick this one. So we learned our lines in like 30 minutes, and we met in the hallway at the hotel, sat down, and like did it probably 10 times because we were dying laughing and we kept messing up. And so, let's see if you can hear it.
You better be quiet.
Hashtag we go hard. Hashtag we can't stop. We won't stop. Hashtag we run this.
Hashtag 2 plays for life.
Hashtag is it worth it? Or let me work it.
Hashtag put my thing down, flip it, then reverse it.
Hashtag is there ever been in the band yet? Hashtag is there ever been in the band yet?
Hey guys. Yeah, Quest?
What's up?
Hashtag shut the up.
So that took us all 40 minutes total, learn the lines. I mean, obviously her and I do it, so it doesn't take us as long as it would have at the beginning. But I have 2,600 followers. She has a whole lot more, like she's like some superstar. But there was 16,000 plays on that one, 1,020 likes, 165 comments, 102 times it was shared out to people, and 41 saves. That's pretty good for 40 minutes of work. That's a lot of influence out there for a little bit of work. So this is another one that I had 10 minutes before I had to go pick up my kids from school. And I saw this like little writing about renting, and it was when rates were going up and everybody was freaking out. And so I made this post real quick. Like I have a messy bun, I have this gray hair hanging out, like whatever. I didn't even think twice about it. But I did it real quick, 2 takes, because I didn't like the inflections of how I said it. So if you want to,
We let you cuss. We let you make up words.
Yeah,
We don't
I
care.
make a lot of words, it's fine.
Okay, so this is real?
No, this one up top.
Where do I put
There
it?
we go.
Oh shit!
Hashtag we
Sorry.
go hard. Hashtag we can't
No,
stop.
pause me.
We won't stop.
It's too much for me. It's too much for me. It's Instagram everywhere. We're gonna let that one. Hold on.
Hashtag shut the up.
We're gonna let that one finish. Okay, hold on.
Okay, woo, sorry y'all.
Sorry. It's Instagramming at me. Okay, hold on. And we're gonna push just this one.
Yeah, just that one. You gotta click, push down.
I just got a
There
Mac.
we go.
Dear renter, you're already paying a mortgage, except it's not yours. Sincerely, me.
Okay, that was an 11-second video. Took 2 takes, so what? 2 minutes worth of work, so that I set my tripod up and find good lighting in my house and whatever. So that's all. I got 9,915 plays, 257 likes, 30 comments, 187 times this thing was shared, and 146 times it was saved. And you can't see this number, but this is the audio. So I created that audio, and people can use your audio to lip sync. Yo, 4,598 times this thing was redone.
Really? I love that she pointed out, y'all, you can't see it because I see on the screen. She's beautiful. But she didn't lie. There is one like witchy gray hair is going out the side. Like,
It is. I didn't care.
but I love that it's like, it is. It's real. I did it in 2 seconds, so we won.
Yeah. Because I was like, I got 10 minutes, I'm going to post something. So let me just do this real quick. Never did I think it would come off. This thing went viral. Like I've never really, the audio went viral, not my video, but the audio went viral. Like it was trending. Like nobody can go. My husband's like, oh my God, I don't even follow realtors, and I see that stupid video all the time. Like,
Is it just your voice?
Yes.
Ah,
All these other
cool.
people doing it. Yeah, and so he was so annoyed with the song. He was like, oh my God, it's like all I hear when I go into Instagram. I'm like, I know, I'm bad. But what's cool is there was a girl on 90 Day Fiance that used this audio, and then it got on some like news media page because she was like bashing renters, and then it became a whole thing. Like this thing was drama in my life. This post alone, it caused a lot of controversy, let me just tell you. And I was called a rent shamer. I'm like, oh my God, people like, I just want to get renters into a house. Like, it's fine, but okay. Okay.
I don't know what I did now. I'm pushing the button. There we go.
Mortgage
Okay,
bonds
okay.
transfer all heard about it. Number one, one of the last.
And we don't have to listen to all of it. Okay, so this one, while it's buffering, I'm going to show you different kinds of videos. So this one right here.
Y'all, I just can't believe she has videos in the PowerPoint. I was like, that's how. I'm like, I don't even know how you did this magic. Okay.
So this video, I had to take something down to the city for an elderly customer. Like I had to, she didn't, it was a transfer on death deed. She never registered it. So if you have transfer on death deeds, they have to actually be registered and not just kept in in your house because it does nothing in your house. So anyway, she doesn't drive anymore, so I was like, I'll go and record it for you so it makes sense for you, so it actually is useful for you.
Okay, I'm
so
ready.
After this,
Hold on, I feel like I can do it this time.
all right, so after this,
Do I
was like,
play?
you know what?
Okay.
Hold on,
All right, tell me.
So after this, I was like, let me just do a video real quick on this topic because I guarantee you other people don't know this. So I'm just gonna film a video. So I'm in my car, I just got done, and I'm like, let me just tell people about it.
Okay.
So you can do like 2 seconds. You don't have to do
Okay.
You got this.
Well, I feel like everybody needs to know this information is valuable.
Play it. Y'all wanna listen to this like a minute? Just kidding.
I'm doing it.
Unmute.
I'm trying. See, it's not me.
What'd you do to me?
I didn't do it. Okay. Had it ready.
Rewind it.
No.
Transfer to your heirs, your
You'll get the
children,
gist.
whoever.
Yeah.
Getting a transfer on death deed is extremely important. And basically, once you die, your property, even though you have a will, and the will states that your daughter or your son, whoever gets your property, this transfer on death deed automatically creates that transfer, and your property doesn't have to go into
You
probate.
sound like you're from Tennessee in this video.
Could take
I know, sometimes
years, and
my
that's
accent
something that
comes out,
most
I don't know
people
why.
don't want done, even if you have a will. So transfer on death deed is
All right,
extremely
you can
important.
pause it. This is
Now,
long.
what most people do,
Okay, so anyway,
I got you
this
on the
was-
pause.
Good job, good job.
Thank
So
you.
this was just a few minutes in my car, telling and providing information. That's the type of video that people want, right? All I'm doing is giving information. Quick, because I have to be quick. I am like a lengthy word, like I like to speak and it's fine, but Instagram shuts me off at 1:30. So I have to be quick on what I'm gonna say and get to the point, which is good. But anyways, this one, something that I didn't rehearse, something that I just did quickly, providing information, 15,000 plays on this thing, 193 likes, 5 comments. It was sent to 140 people. Y'all, this is kids sending it to their parents. This is spouses sending it to their spouse, saying, crap, like we better do this, or we need to do this. And then it was saved 141 times. These are good numbers. I have 2,600 followers, guys. These are good numbers. It was watched for 53 hours of playtime. It was watched. Okay. So this one, real quick. This is a bobblehead. This is what there's a green screen thing in Instagram.
I was like, do you have a green screen in your house? She's like, oh my God, you really are. She's like, you are really backwards in this, aren't you?
I know. She's like, I want to see your green screen and your setup. I'm like, no, it's in the app. And she's like, what? Shut up. Oh my God, girl, we got lots of teaching to do. So anyways, you don't have to make content that's new. Like so many of your businesses, there's articles about it. There's news articles. There's something. Use somebody else's content and recreate it. I recorded, you know, like the screen record on iPhone. I screen recorded this article and I scrolled. Then I hit end. That's my green screen content. And then I bobblehead me and talked about the article. I didn't create the content. Somebody else created it for me. I just talked about it. And you can play it for like 2 seconds.
mortgage buy downs, we have all heard about it lately, within probably the last 6 months, but what does a rate buy down mean? We've heard of a 3-2-1 and a 2-1.
I was about to go to the gym,
Negotiating
But I was like in a thing.
Well, I'm gonna let it go, but I'm gonna mute it.
Okay, I was
Maybe.
like in a thing in my head where I'm like, you're not allowed to work out until you post a video. Oh, so stupid for telling myself that, but I'm gonna like stick to it. So then I had to post a thing. So I'm about to go to the gym. I have my hoodie on. I'm in my car and I film this.
You're in your car?
I'm in my car right here.
Bullshit.
100%.
Bullshit, bullshit.
So many of my videos are in my car. I swear to God, I'm in my car.
This looks like you're at a weather station. Full-on green screen.
No, I'm telling you, it's the app all has it. 2,800 views, 52 likes, 15 comments, 14 times it was sent, and 17 times it was saved. Those are good numbers for something that I just did real quick. Like this one took me because I kept rambling and I talked too long and it cut me off and thing, and then I had to do it again. So this one actually took me like 4 takes.
So you only have 90 seconds. That's
Correct.
the thing. Okay.
Correct. All right. So next. Okay. So I just wanted to show you different types of videos that you can do, different types of content that you can use. So you don't have to come up with it, because that's like the number one question. I don't know what you're talking about. Have somebody else find it for you and just talk about their stuff. Tell people, like, you might get questions all the time. Like, hey, pretty lady, you probably get questions like, what do I do with my eyelashes? Tell us what we do with
That was not where you were
eyelashes.
going with that comment. She's all, I need eyelashes.
I don't know. I'm the worst girl. I don't do anything like.
It's okay. It was just funny.
I don't know. So, anyway. I know. Yeah. So, 500 people. I just wanted to show you a few other images of 500 people, and then the next one, that Dear Renter video. This is 10,000 people. This is how many people played the video. Like, that's crazy. Half this amount is how many people recreated my video. That's insane. Off of 2,600 followers. Whatever you have, be proud of what you have. Okay. So, social media success tips. Be authentic. Tell stories. Provide value. And do not ask for things. Seriously. Realtors, we got a lot of you in this room. If I don't see another comment for all your buying and selling needs, line, again, I would be so happy. That is like the most overused, annoying line ever. So if you use it, stop. Like, for real. You did not provide any value for me. Like, why on earth am I going to use you? Call me for everybody and selling needs. Why? You didn't tell me why. You didn't provide value for me to call you. I have no reason to call you. All you did was post a picture and say that as a tagline. Why? Do better. Provide value. Storytelling. That's what I did at the beginning, right? I told a story to make me more authentic, to make me human. So many people forget that we are humans because we're doing like keyboard warriors online, right? Yeah.
I just wanted to say your comment with Winter, that's how we found our realtor. Didn't move to New Mexico because we were doing Mexico Week, and all he did was say, these are the top 5 reasons to move to Las Cruces, New Mexico. That's all he did.
See? Yes.
And we contacted him from California and had him from our realtor.
Yes.
That's how powerful it is.
Absolutely. Right? That's the number one question. Like, why would I move to Las Cruces? Why would I relocate here? You guys all have businesses. Talk about heating and cooling. Yeah, we got a million questions. Tell us. Trust me, I have videos about that too. Change your air filters. If you want to prolong your AC, change your filters. Trust me, I got you guys. But videos like that, like, it does not have to be hard. If you have common questions, write them down. I literally have in my phone a notes section, and any questions I get, I immediately type it in my little notes section so I can do a video on it later. Yeah, and then I'm crazy. Like, I listen to songs as lip syncing. So then I hear like a lyric in a song, and I'm like, ooh, I could totally do a reel on that. Like, ooh, I could talk about real estate on that. And so then I'll take like that section and screenshot the song, and then I put it in my notes folder for that song. Like, that's how my brain works right now. But don't ask for things. Provide value to your audience. So, I feel like my audience is like my ride or dies. Seriously, they love me. Some of them don't and follow me, and it's okay. I don't want them. I want people that love me, and I want people that actually want to be there. So is your audience your ride or dies? Like, do they love you for what you're providing? Do they happen to stumble on a page? Like, did you buy them? That's a whole other thing. Don't buy leads, don't buy likes and shares, and it totally hurts your algorithm. But okay.
Yeah, okay.
So, staying on brand is so important. Once I follow this food page, again, story time. So, I followed this New Mexico food blogger for a long time. Like, she traveled all over the states, shot all of these beautiful pictures of food that I wanted to eat, and I'm like, shoot, when I travel to Santa Fe, I'm totally going to try that restaurant. And I saved a bunch of her posts, and then all of a sudden her posts started to become yeah, like, I would open up my page and there's her butt, and I'm like, what on earth is happening? Like, I want to buy it, right? And so more and more of her posts were about her body not being clothed. And so it was like she was like leading up for her OnlyFans page or something like that. I don't know what it was, but I was out. So
Food porn leads to real porn.
Right?
That was good.
So if she was like feeling herself one day and like posted a picture or whatever, cool, I don't care. Like, right? Post yourself, that's fine. But you need to stay on brand because it literally changed from my food blog page to her trying to like, I don't know, like seriously, like ramp up her page, OnlyFans page or something. So what did it for me is it was snowing outside in Santa Fe. She's standing in the snow in a jacket with her ass hanging out. And it's like, oops, I forgot my pants. I'm like, oh my God, girl, like, I'm out. I'm not stayed on brand. And that, seriously, that resonated with me though. And I'm like, I will never get off brand. I won't do that to my followers because I want them to be my ride or dies. And I want to stay on brand. So I think my next one is.
I'm glad that picture wasn't in here.
Girl, I stopped following her years ago. Okay, so if you guys have social media, I would love for you to take your phone out real quick. And I want you to make sure you have these things on your social media page. There's so many things, especially realtors, y'all, like get with it. Here's the thing, your name. Lots of people have Kacie Lester's realtor, they have their like name, but they don't, here, I'll move out of the way, sorry. But they don't have their name. Like I don't know who you are, right? So in here, you can edit this screen, put who you are, put your location. I cannot tell you how many times I go to find somebody, like I'll look up Las Cruces t-shirt, custom t-shirt. I can't find anybody because I don't put their location. Put your location, put Las Cruces, put New Mexico. And then your specialties, your superpowers, who are you trying to do business with? Who do you want to attract? Who is your avatar? Like, who are you speaking to? This is what needs to be on here. So I have my brokerage because we were required to. I say listing rockstar, relocation, first time home buyer, move up and down specialist, luxury, and then I hashtag Las Cruces Realtor because if anybody's looking for that, they can find me through my main page.
I didn't even know we could put hashtags in our bio.
Yes. And I also put happily married because once I changed my bio and I tried to like be more specific to real estate, and then I got all these creeper messages, and I'm like, oh, we put happily married right back on it. And then I'm gonna tag him so they can see like he's like a buff guy and like don't mess with me. So, anyways, on social media, you guys can tag or you guys can add 2 links. You can add your website page. I have my website and I have Linktree. If you guys do not have Linktree, get Linktree. Linktree adds everything. Like it's like one profile for everything. I have my first time home buyer guides, my seller guides, my website, my review page, everything on there so people can click on it and it's all in one pretty little package that they can click on through one thing. Okay. Okay, so brand, what is your brand? Do you guys know? Do you guys have social media and know what your brand is? Anybody? We got a few people.
Well, we all knew until now. We're all questioning ourselves.
Like Cynthia here, her dog is her brand. Her like doing the decorating and all of that, that's part of her brand. I know it because I watch her and I know she has those things in her brand. And she does a good job. Like she doesn't veer off very often. Like she does all these luxury photos and I'm like, dang, I wish I could wear heels like that. But it's never gonna happen, right? Like her heels are part of her brand, I feel like, because that's like what you do. Having a brand is so important because people know you for you. So lip syncing has become part of my brand. I didn't even that wasn't the plan. But the reason it's part of my brand is because people see like videos, real estate videos, and then they send them to me. Kacie, you should totally do this one. Kacie, I saw this one. You should do this one next. And they send me, realtors send me things like, Kacie, you would be great if you did this one. I'm like, okay, sounds good. So lip syncing has become part of my brand. Real estate education, showcasing I'm a realtor, and this is not even number 1 on my list. And then family mom life, apparently it's not.
I had nothing to do with that.
I did have cute
Go for it. It doesn't load. It's not me.
It's fine. It's gone. Okay.
We know where. I just like where We know where it ranks. It's fine. We're all working.
Fine.
We're all working moms.
Okay, so okay, let's talk about videos of lip syncing. Go ahead. So, videos. This, I was in the car line at my kid's school. I thought of something real quick, and I'm like, all right, 10 minutes? I can do a video in 10 minutes. And I did a video real quick, just an educational video. It did not take very much time. So you can do videos like that, and they don't have to be in a studio. It could be in your car. It's okay.
Okay, ready?
I took,
It's ready, so I'm gonna push.
Okay, go ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna push the button.
So are you thinking of buying a secondary home? You already have your primary and you're thinking about buying a second home as an investment property? I just want to make sure that you do not commit mortgage for.
So you have to have a book, right? So at the very beginning, I kind of said what I'm going to talk about to like try to keep people on my video. So you have a hook, and then lip syncing. If you're going to lip syncing is like the funnest thing ever. But if you're going to lip sync, you're going to be good at it.
I agree with you. I don't like watching that shit where it doesn't line up. It's like watching one of those foreign films on Netflix where you're like, they didn't tell me this was made in Spain. I don't know what's happening.
Yes. I'm like, why you post it? Like, don't like work on it a little bit more. Call me. Help. It's like the worst because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to it. Like it's not 100%. Occasionally, I'm like, oh my god, I've done this like 20 times. I'm done. I missed that little spot. I don't even care anymore. I'm posting it. Those are some of my longer monologues that I have.
We all want to see you lip sync, so we're gonna play this one.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I will see you there, or I will see you on another time. No, I'll be there. I'll be there.
All right, I'll see you. I'll see you then.
All right. Latest on the menu.
Okay, so when you're lip syncing or when you're creating videos, this is so important because we have our little grid and this main box. So scheduling an in-person meeting with a client I've never met, like I'm awkward as hell. I get it. Like meeting new people for the first time, I don't know why. I'm just weird and I don't know. It like stresses me out, especially if I've had a relationship over the phone and I'm about to show them houses in real life. I'm like, whoo, okay, like, I don't know, it's like super weird, this is legit, like, I say stupid things, and then I wish I didn't say them, and anyways, I get super awkward. So, I go in the caption and I talk more, but I hook them with this, because I want people to see this.
No, I will see you there, or I will see you on another time.
I don't know what I have next, I don't remember.
There we
Okay, micro brand, so I talked about my real brand, but micro brand. Real quick, kindness. Post that I just did, all sorts of people shared it. You can't compete against me. I want you to win too, and I truly do. Like, if you guys need help with anything, let me know. And I do want you to win. If you're a realtor, I want you to win.
This is.
Raise,
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, I want you to raise the industry standards, right? And I want, anyway, so kindness. I'm all about kindness. I actually had Shay here. There's a person really, really mean to me on my stop renting video. Bashed me. Used my video, did not tag me, did not anything, used my face, used the name, bashed me. And he has a huge following. She messaged me, I don't know her. I didn't know her at all. She messaged me and was like, I cannot believe this guy did that. Like, I stood up for you. And I'm like, hi, I'm Kacie, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. I don't know who you're talking about. So then she tagged me in this video and I was like, oh my God, this is successful. So it was pissed. So her and I started talking. We became friends, met at a conference, stayed in the same hotel room with each other, and like we FaceTime all the time. We're like, we're tight. And I was like so scared that she's gonna catfish me, like not be a real person. She was real. So kindness again equals collaboration. Like it's two in the same. Client storytelling. I love storytelling. It's like one of my favorite things. I don't say, I just sold, just listed. I'm gonna tell a story about the people that bought that house. I'm gonna tell a story about the people that sold that house. You guys can do it in your industry. Obviously, I relate to real estate, but tell stories about your clients. Tell stories about you if you own a restaurant. Tell stories about the building that the restaurant's in if it's a historic building. Tell stories about the salsa recipe, if it's your grandma's recipe, tell stories about that. Tell stories about the people. Tell stories about you. People want to know other people's lives. Truly. And then me as a human. I'm doing 75 hard. If you guys follow me, you know. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm trying not to because I don't need to pee. I don't want to pee while I'm up here driving you guys. I have to drink 1 gallon of water a day. And anyways, there's a lot going on. But I post a lot about me because I'm the face behind the brand. You guys need to get to know me because you're going to have to work with me as a realtor. You're going to have to work with me 30 days, 60 days, a year. You want to get to know me in it. You actually want to know if you want to work with me, right? So you have to know the human. I can't stand going to a page where I'm like, I wonder who owns this business because they never post about it. They never post about their employees. They never post about anything. It is so nice when people do like get to know the employee posts. I love those. I will watch every one of those videos. Okay. Oh, pause it real quick.
Okay. I don't know how. Okay, I got it. No. Everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
So, about the human being. Y'all, remember that little puppy Ash I was telling you guys about that I just won from Walmart? She gets anxiety in the car. Bad. She pees, she goes up, it's fantastic. So this day I happen to be bringing her back from the vet. She needed shots. Bringing her back, she decides to vomit in my car. It smells terrible. Terrible. I'm trying not to vomit myself. My son is with me. He has pink eye. It's like a really good day for me. And so I'm pulling into the garage. And I have this bag, like luckily I have like a little trash can in my car because I have 4 kids and they make my car disgusting. And so like I'm like holding it, trying to like drive while she's hopefully vomiting in the trash can, which she did mostly. So I park my car, I run out, I have a gate here, and my trash can is behind the gate. So I run out. You guys kind of saw it, like, I'm not in the car. Did that stress anybody else?
You almost lost your door on the basketball.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
There were so many things going on. I was like panicking and freaking out. I couldn't find the brake. I'm like, it was awful, right? So I just see my car going. And then I thought, after this happened, and I collected myself, I was like, I have a video camera right there. I wonder if that caught on video. Like, I wonder how panicky I looked, right? So I get the video, I send it to my husband, and I'm like, well, I'm having a good day. So he's like, oh my God, Kacie. And I'm like, I'm going to post this on social media because it's freaking hilarious now. At the time, I was panicking. So I posted on social media, y'all, this is the kind of shit show life that I'm telling you that I post about. Because I'm real and authentic, and so many people related to that.
So after I saw yours, like, I don't know, a few months later, I was backing out of my driveway and a spider landed on my hand and I freaked out, opened the door and I ran out. It was still in reverse. So I got back and I looked at my camera. I'm on this side, so you can't see me.
You're like, see, I can tag Kacie in that video. That's what you thought of me.
I did. I was all, shoot, let me see if my camera caught it. And it did, but you can't see me. You just see my truck and then go like that.
See, that's the power of social media, and that's the power of putting yourself out there. Yes.
So can you have, or would you recommend, or put in everyone's intake, like having 2 brands? Because I don't feel yet comfortable putting my personal page with my kids, my funnies, to like, hey, take me serious. This is the
I don't think anything should be that serious. Real estate is so serious, right? Like I'm dealing with people's largest investment they're ever going to deal with in their life. They want to know that they can trust somebody that's
but like
super.
linking it to where it's like, hey, maybe I don't want to.
I will tell you, I've been doing 2 for a long time, and I just decided that I'm not because it's fucking exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
Yeah.
I mean, I just told her, she just saved me like half the time that I'm already doing everything else wrong that I know how to fix now. But I'm like, I can do it in half the time.
If you don't want your kids on it, put little faces like I did the dog lady. Like it's okay, you don't have to share their faces, but you can share things that you guys did. I think that having one page is so much more powerful. That's why I haven't posted to my personal page in like a year. And it was an accident because I was accidentally on that page and I posted. I was like, oh crap, well, I just posted it to my real page. So anyways, I think having people see the person behind the brand is so important. That's why I have one page.
One of the things on my personal is that my husband has kind of become a
That's the end,
backward
right?
star in life because he does not like to be on the internet at all, and he doesn't want to be posted anywhere. So I put sloths and pumpkins and kittens on his face whenever I post pictures, and people think he's a CIA agent. And people will be like, oh, like Craig said, all right, because the guys at work are like, oh my gosh, you should see what your wife posted about you.
So that's
Yeah. So I'll tell, like, he was like, you can go ahead and post me now. I go, no. And so when you walk in my office, his face is covered out my office. And
So that is part of your brand, your CIA agent.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
right? Like, that's part of you. Yes.
Kacie, the one page was well worth the drive over here, that piece of information.
Oh,
was sort of-
good. Oh, on the main page of your,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad.
Thank you.
I'm glad. Yeah, you're welcome. I have a few more things. I don't know. I probably
Sorry, I
like
didn't
way
mean
ran
to-
over time. No, you're good.
I don't think
Okay.
anyone's in it. Oh, sorry.
So just real quick, that was just like make people think of you. Like people send me videos all the time, like do this, or I was thinking of you, or like Crystal. I don't know if y'all know Crystal Frame. She's the owner of Arista.
Mhm.
Like if I see pumpkins, if I see
Yeah.
skulls, if I see plants, I think of her every single time because that is her brand, whether she tries to or not. That's just what she loves and that's what she posts about. That is her brand, right? So I send her things all the time. And I'm like, oh, Crystal's already seen it because I saw her like the post. So, anyways, make people think of you. Okay, so real quick, this is the kind of things that you guys were talking about. So if you guys need to go, I get it, y'all can go. But
Which one? Okay, sorry.
yeah, no, this one. So tagging and collaborating. So I did a little video on this. Y'all can't see it because the screen is not that.
Oh, it's moving over here. It's too bad for
No,
y'all.
no,
I
it's
can see
okay.
exactly what's happening.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Have it move. So on this fake post that I did, and yesterday I actually shared the post and tagged and invited the association as a collaboration. So when you do that, it actually automatically puts that post on the other person's page when they accept it.
Where do you even see those words?
Okay, so tag people.
Uh-huh.
Wait, how did you get there?
Okay, so
That's just a post,
we're
babe.
gonna replay the video. Is it playing?
Hold on.
Okay, so replay it. So I have my post. Oh, whenever you hit next, this is the next screen. So you can tag people, you can write the caption, you can all of that. So when you tag people, so if you go to a restaurant, tag them. If you worked with a different business, tag them, collaborate with them, invite them as a collaborator, because it automatically brings their audience. So when I did that yesterday, the association audience was my audience. My shared audience was with her, whether she wanted to or not, and whether she even knew that's what she was doing.
I gotta go look at it.
So if you go to tag someone, and then you click on invite as a collaborator.
Oh, there, okay.
So you have to invite as a collaborator, then if they accept.
Oh, you did. Look, she put her little face on us.
See?
Well, that's why I came, because I saw that yesterday, or I would have totally forgotten, because you did that.
Thank you.
And
Yes,
I was like, oh, because I didn't even know you were doing this.
yeah,
So,
and
yeah, I
so
would have been here.
it's so important to invite collaborators. Yes,
Can you invite a group collaborator?
as long as they have an Instagram page, absolutely. Whoever has an Instagram page, you can invite 2, maybe 3 collaborators tops. They just changed it. It was only 1, and I think it's 3 collaborators right now that you can do. So if you're doing an open house, sorry, back to real estate reference, but if you're doing an open house, invite you have multiple people. If you have a bank, and if you have a title company showing up to your open house, invite them as collaborators because it shows up on their page. Okay, so there's that, and then Instagram is fun and it gives you like little rewards. So like, oh, good job, you're on a creative string and a trend spotter and a collaborator. But community builder is like if you do polls and whatever. So, okay. Check your insights. So Cynthia, you were asking about this earlier. On your page, under something, like the little 3 lines and
Yes.
then insights, or on the professional.
It says view insights.
Yeah. So, well, and that's just on that particular
Oh, okay.
one, but on the top of your actual page, there's 3 lines and you can view your insights. So you can go with a week, you can go with 14 days, you can go with a month, you can go with 90 days, whatever. So you can change the settings for it. But I want to show you, I mentioned something about buying bots or buying likes and people or whatever. So right before, I just got back from Yellowstone. Right before I left, like the day I was leaving or something, I get this message. It's like, hey, I gave you 100 followers. Are you so proud of me? Like, thank you so much. And I'm like, oh my God, no, I did not ask for that. I don't want your fake followers. I was so pissed because it hurts my engagement so bad when you have fakeness, because the algorithm sees, oh, you got 100 people, none of them are engaging. Why? Apparently they don't like your stuff. We're not going to show it as much. And then that explore page where you find different random videos, they don't put you on there anymore because you don't have this good of engagement. So what also happens is your numbers start sucking. So I wanted to show you guys this and be totally real. This was in the last 30 days. I screenshotted this last night. 92 followers. Overall growth, I gained 31 followers in the last 30 days. I had 99 people follow me, but 68 unfollow me. Why? Because I had a stupid person at 100 random people that I did not ask for to my page. And I get that crap all the time. It makes me so mad. And sometimes they're like, hey, I added 200 likes to your post. I don't want it. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Don't do it. And if I see somebody like those cartoon things, like, hey, I can make a cartoon for you, and they start following me, I automatically unfollow them or I make them unfollow me because I don't want them to be there because they're going to hurt my engagement. I want people that are going to be there, engaging with me, liking my stuff, not some random bot that's not real. You can see when people are most active on your page. I don't know if you guys know that. Mondays, my crew is hard and heavy on their phone from 12 to 6 p.m. So when they're supposed to be working, they are Instagram. That's just for Mondays, and you can see the hours of the day, whatever, top country or top location. So Las Cruces, 90% of my people are from Las Cruces. I got El Paso, Lagos, like be real, those are probably all fake people. Mesilla Park, and then Albuquerque. Then you can go to top countries, United States. I have Nigeria for some reason, Brazil, Canada, and India. Wait, how did you get those? This is all part of the, like if you go to your followers and click on follower insight and scroll down, you should be able to see each one of those as you scroll. And I'll show you if you can't find it, but it's all under the insights.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm trying to find
Okay, so know your audience. So you can see the age range. So like my people, I know my people, are 35 to 44-year-old females. Y'all are people, right? Like that's what Instagram is telling me. That's what Instagram is saying follows me. I got some 25 to 34-year-olds. I got a few 13 to 17-year-olds because they're my kids' friends and they follow me. It's really weird and I don't know, but or it's my friends' kids as well. But anyways, I have a couple of them. And then, but I know who I'm talking to. I know who I can relate to. I know the type of video and the content they want to see. They want to see that somebody else's life is a shit show, right? Because all you see is perfection out there. They don't want to see that. Because if they're dealing with throw up, they don't want to see like, hi, look at this perfect spread that I just did. And they're like, that's not real. They want to see real. Those are my people. And I have mainly women. I have 69.8% of women following me. That's cool, y'all. Right? Like, seriously, like that's cool. So 30% men, I don't cater to the men. I don't care. I don't want that following. It's fine. I don't want to meet some creepy stranger at some house. Like, anyways. So I like my women. I like producing content for women, and I think it's good to know that. Like the girl that did the food blog didn't know her audience. She's posted booty pictures, and that was not her audience. Well, that was not my flavor. So, anyways, I was out. Okay.
It's not your mother's recipe?
Yes, and now I'm passing it on to you. So try to keep up.
Fold it in.
Oh, next step is to fold in the cheese.
What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean?
You fold it in.
I understand that, but how do you fold it? Do you fold it in half like a piece of paper and drop it in the pot, or what do you do?
I cannot show you everything.
Okay, well, can you show me one thing?
Here's what you do. You just fold it in.
Okay, I don't know how to fold broken cheese like that.
And I don't know how to be any clearer. You take that thing that's in your head, and you...
If you say fold in one more time.
It says fold it in.
This is your recipe. You fold in the cheese then.
Don't you dare.
You fold it in.
So I post this because I'm finally done. And this is what social media is like. There's so many parts, there's so many pieces. It's like so stressful and so many things to do. And you have Moira telling you instructions and she doesn't know how to do anything because everybody did it for her. So anyways, what if you guys have questions? And I've answered some. I know I've.
Hold on one second. I just want to say, just because I know some of you have to leave. And that's fine. She's going to hang out for a few minutes. I also just want to do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, this is the third time we've had someone in to come talk to us about social media. This is the first time we've had a 40-year-old come in and do it. Thank you. What do you mean about this? I'm like, no, break it down for me. Where is this green screen? How are you in a car right now? Explain it to me. This was the most, first of all, it was fucking genius, and I'm so proud of you because I know this is a big deal for you.
Thank you.
I loved it. It was so personal. The stories were excellent. It was excellent. But also, I got it.
Yeah.
Is anyone else feel like, I was like, oh my God, I'm right. I can do a little bit of this now. I'm going to bother you for more. I can do some of this now. And I also just realized, I'm like, okay, I'm going to change the hour, do all this stuff.
We're going to do a lot more.
Yeah. So,
and I can do like a 10-part series, y'all.
Yeah.
I was just trying to skim the surface for.
That was enough. I feel like everyone's like, okay, we can go.
Ooh, y'all need to breathe.
I know you have questions real quick. I do want you to touch on, and if you have to go, we always respect your time. Like, when do you schedule doing this, or you're just like, no, I was in the car drop-off line and I just felt it and I just did it real quick? Or like, do you try to?
So in Instagram, you can save audios and you can save, like, that's what I do.
That's that little
videos.
ribbon-looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I love
Yes,
that.
ribbon-looking thing. Like, if I see something, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm totally gonna recreate that. Like that hashtag we go hard thing. I'm like, I'm gonna recreate it. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it, but it's funny and I want to do it. So I'm gonna save it. I did one about getting in the bus or getting in some stranger's van and eating candy. Like, it had nothing to do with real estate, but I posted about it and I made it about real estate. So I save audios that I like as far as lip syncing goes. And then I go back to it and I'm like, cool, I have like 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to like rehearse these lines and then film it. If I don't have a lot of time, it's typically gonna be on a topic that I want to talk about, like surveys or title commitments or something that somebody needs to know more information about. I'll just do like a quick little video about it if I'm limited on time. Yeah. Anybody else? Questions? I know there's a lot.
Joe want her to come back.
Yes. Okay. If you guys have certain topics that you guys want me to go over, I can do a deep dive. Y'all can bring your computers. We can have our phones out. We can have like wear pajamas and like cuddle and like figure it out together. Like I'm totally cool with that, right? Because there's a lot going on. And it's like you just need popcorn and a glass of wine, which I can't have. But y'all can chill and like we can go through it. I'm totally fine with that because it's a lot and it's a lot to learn in all one session. But that's why I feel like this is like a 10-part series. Like social media is ever changing. There's a lot to it. But
So that makes me one more question.
Yeah.
How do you keep up with it? Does Instagram email you?
No.
If
they do,
missing a list of stuff.
No, if they do, it goes. I don't know. It might go to my junk. I don't know what they do. I don't know.
So like when something changes or when something's trending or whatever, like you just have to do on it so you can just kind of keep up with it.
So there's certain followers. Brock Johnson is a follower or is a creator that I follow. He talks about social media and the creation of social media, all the new changes. He's really, really good to follow. Brock Johnson. He is like branded as yellow, and you'll find him. And then there's another one called Pink Sparrow. She wears this pink jacket, and she does really good transitions, and really like shows you how to do reels, and shows you the nitty gritty of reels, which you want, Summer. And so I follow people that talk about it. Yes, ma'am.
Do you post every day?
So, well, for the next 75 days, I sure do, because I'm part of this challenge that I'm challenging myself. But typically, I try to post every day. On the weekends, I typically give it a break because I'm just exhausted. Like mentally, I'm exhausted. Sometimes I have reels saved. Like I'll do like a batch content day, and I'll film like 5 things, and then I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna post them. But I get so excited, and sometimes I post like 3 in one day, and I'm like, dang it, I should have waited. But yes, sometimes, and you don't have to, as long as you're consistent, and that's like the main thing is being consistent with posting. Sometimes I get super overwhelmed, and I had an anxiety attack actually a couple weeks ago, and ended up in the hospital because I was so overwhelmed with everything. So I mean, it is real and it's crazy, and I'm telling you, my life is a shit show. But I post about it. I was like, okay, I think I'm having a heart attack. My husband, take a picture that I'm in the hospital. Like, that's how stupid I am, because I wanted, like, people need to know that that's a thing. And I did a whole post about being mentally exhausted and, like,
See, you are like a real celebrity. You suffer from exhaustion.
I do.
Exhaustion's a real thing.
It is.
Like Schitt's Creek.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
I'm so grateful that you shared what the shit show you have, because I don't know why I feel afraid to show how I don't have it under control. Like, I'm supposed to be up to here, my business, and I'm like, I'm thinking of shit all day.
Yes.
I have to wipe someone's butt. I gotta go to the laundry downstairs, and I'm not like, that has been so helpful.
Good.
And I'm with you. 3 days after I turned 45 last month, I ended up in the ER.
From anxiety? Yes, yes, it's real. Yeah.
It's nice to get to know one
We get you, you're welcome, yes, you're welcome. All right, any other questions? We good? Thank you guys for listening to me and all my stories. Appreciate it.
I have one, but I want to check on my. I couldn't figure out how to say it. That's fine. I do this every time.
See, you didn't even see on.
Thank you. You're welcome. I have a question. So you know, where you can save the audio, which I've always done before, but it now only gives me the use of it. So I have to make it then there. It's so many. That's so funny because I'm like, oh, play. I can take it. Thank you so much, because I was testing here and all of a sudden it said you got it. I'm like, I can't do it. No, wait, yeah. I just followed you. You're Hi, nice to meet you. I love Thank you.
So I need to learn from you.
Okay.
I'm a little bit shy when it comes to video. So do you have time to like maybe have lunch with me and they do some kind of marketing, like show me or I'll pay you or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a little bit concerned about my marketing skills in social media because I'm so shy on the camera. So maybe I saw you and I was like, it's awesome.
So, and that's the
I'm
thing,
in the
like,
mortgage though.
that's part,
But I'm really
so am I, but that's okay because you can do actual voiceover and not put your face on the video.
well, that's what my marketer keeps saying, that don't be in the video, but I said, what's the point? Like, the educational videos, I have to be there, because I do a lot of education.
I think it's so important to do it, and it's after you start doing it. So, how many followers do you have?
Well, I already follow you. I got your name, so I'm in there. But I have very few. Instagram, I have like about 100.
Okay, so that's perfect.
And then I have like 270 on Facebook.
Okay. So that's
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
The smaller audience you have, I think the less scary it is because you have only 100 people following you, right? Like you saw that Instagram model.
Yeah, I wanted to be 1,000.
But if you mess up, who cares? Because people's attention span is like 13 seconds or something like that. That's crazy. So if you don't like it, well, they'll go past it and they'll scroll past it, but at least you put it out there and got ready for the next video and the next video, and you're putting yourself out there. You're just practicing. You're posting it, but you're practicing.
It's because
You know what I mean?
I do,
Just you gotta
and then
do
I
it.
decide not to because it's horrible. But anyways, I got good points from you. Awesome,
Yes,
awesome.
and DM me and we'll connect.
Yes,
on social
I
media.
will. I will totally do that. I would love for you to like maybe see one of my videos and see what you think.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'll pay you or something. But I just want to be able to be like so natural, like you, so proud of you.
Oh well, I tried. It's been a process.
My videos, they look like
so many people are. Yes. Well, no, absolutely. Message me and then
yes,
we'll get together.
I will.
Thank you. Lauren and Jackson went to school together. Yeah. So we met like maybe once. Yeah. So Jackson, Eric, David, so that consists of not talking to each other when you see each other.
Right, but we're at recess when we date.
Yeah. Well, no, not even that. Like, they don't talk to each other. They'll text each other. It's weird. It's crazy how they do it these days. Yeah. And when I see Lauren, I'm like, hi, Lauren. And then Jackson's like, oh my God.
Don't talk to her.
Yeah. They was their first day of school. Oh, I tried to get her, like, so she's all into swimming and stuff. You're like, I think I'm gonna be a girly girl. She's like, that's not me, Mom. But none of the boys are either. And they all love Lauren. Like, they're like, she's so funny. Like, all the kids think she's like the funniest, which is good. Yeah, she says she's a little over the top, but she gives that crazy sense of humor from her father. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, okay, what about where you're at in your audience? You know, because sometimes we have to dive. I'm like, yeah. Don't be talking about after school.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not. No. You kicked out of that school. Our kid's got a mistake. You're getting an email. We're not the only ones who you say whatever. She's the only child. Yeah, no, Brody said they were eating beef sticks, right? And Luncheon was like, my beef stick's bigger than yours.
Oh yeah, the kids.
In 5th grade, somebody told on him and he got in trouble. I'm like, oh my God, let him be again. Anyways, yeah. The school is a little extreme, but I like it. Yeah. So,
Talking about the 40s.
yes.
I'm in the 60s.
Nice.
So you're not going to get a lot of the 60s because we didn't have phones when we were growing up. We had a party line. So my grandson comes out the other day, 7 years old. I lock myself alone. He's like, oh yeah, who gave her a phone? You know. So he unlocks me. Oh my gosh! He goes, Grandma, for that you got to do a little dance for me. So I did. He posted that dance on YouTube. 4,600 likes. Gray hair. You had one gray hair. I had 1,000 gray hairs.
Oh, girl, I have a whole lot of her.
And he put his verbiage on that.
He did a voiceover on it.
Yes. 7-year-old. And I'm like, he comes over last night. He goes, Grandma, you're a YouTube sensation. That's YouTube. He goes, no, this is YouTube. And I'm, oh yeah, there's the with that little red arrow. And he goes, yeah, look at this. Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah. He goes, baby, you came out and do some, oh hell no, I'm running. And then you come in, I'm like, okay, you gotta do the YouTube.
That was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bradley's family, my turtles, and Guru at Christmas.
See, there you go.
Channel 7, Channel 9 came to my house. I had 16 Christmas tree, all in spent 12-foot, $80,000 worth of stuff.
So you need to do a video.
Tell me how to decorate a tree.
And it's so cheap. So cheap. Yeah. You know what I do at Christmas time? You know those little screen, the green vines that you put the vines? They're really cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The vine wreath, and it's got the wire in there. Okay, and you make the little green piece around the window, spikes. So I get those, and then I get a bigger one, and I wire them together, do the ornaments, and I buy everything after Christmas. Everything family, 75 cents, everything. But I do need to do.
I love really nerve-wracking.
So anyway, I decorated a whole room. I decorated a whole room for $500.
So those are the type of videos, like you can be a great year.
We had snow from the bottom of the trees I bought at Walmart. You know how they're stickers, they come out of 500 reels? How much would you want for those $10 each? $20 each. I get them for 20. I get all the snow and everything, and I did a whole week. Stella grasses and chamomile, posted it, and we had over 600 kids came to that house that year. Every kid got a gift.
That's amazing.
My husband and I have never bought a gift for each other. It's always been for the kids. Always. I've never bought him a gift or him
You
either.
need to post about
We don't
that.
that stuff, so.
Have your 7-year-old, this is my challenge to you. Have your 7-year-old, when you start getting ready, do a time lapse. Like set up your phone, videotape you, setting everything up, and then do a time lapse of it. Like if it took 5 hours, do a time lapse of it and then post that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't wanna step on your thing.
Oh, I wanted to take a picture of that.
Well, that's a big old work interest, so then we'll get yours.
I'm trying to get the table.
Oh, and I didn't know the Kacie, we should have shot a reel.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
We got a lot of talking going on.
That is, I know.
We're gonna make it crop out.
So, Summer, do you need me more? Do you want?
No, I
Okay,
just.
yay, thanks,
Take a picture.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate it.
Yes, you're awesome. Oh, yes. I'm terrible.
Let me give you my, I think that, because we have Facebook and ours is super dry. We pay somebody to post content and do a terrible job. So I think I need to create a business Instagram page.
Yes.
And start doing something a little bit more fun.
Let me go to your office and I will promote it on my Instagram and tag you guys because it's super important to have document shredding right for realtors.
Okay.
And so I'll do some videos and then I'll tag you as a collaborator.
Okay. Well, you know what we have on Friday? So we have, I guess there's a mortgage company that's in El Paso that's coming, moving, and doing some stuff here on Friday. And we do free shred days on Fridays. We have a records management company. And they're coming on Friday, and Adams Radio is coming. They're setting up a lemonade stand and coming to our office. They're going to be there from 9 to noon. And Adams Radio is going to be doing all that. And so they're just coming, we're having our shred truck up there, people are bringing free shred day, but this Friday, but they're just gonna happen to be there. So if you wanna come by, I just have to leave to go get Lauren from Sky Zone, whatever that jumps on.
Oh, yes.
From,
So
like at 11:30, but we'll be there the entire time.
Oh,
thank you, Emerald Isle.
So cute.
So,
So
but
I will
other than
text
that-
you
Okay.
and then we can work out a time and I'll totally go. I need to look at my schedule.
And if it
Yes.
doesn't work out, then
No, I
maybe
wanna
another
see
day,
the,
but.
I wanna see the
Yeah.
shred days. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. Our events are a little bit fun. We don't do too many at our office, but people usually like that. And it's on Fridays, sometimes we do free shred day for veterans, senior citizens, and like firefighters and all that. But they reached out to us because they wanted to promote in town since they're moving here. So we're hoping to get their business. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be helpful.
So my challenge to you is before Friday and then create an Instagram business page.
Okay.
So you don't even use Facebook?
I automatically have it linked to my Facebook.
Yeah, so it just goes the opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I start with Instagram and then I send it to Facebook.
And I was doing that, but then it.
Mine's not like sending and talking to the other pages. I don't know what the hell.
Mine
Who
stops
can fix
for
it?
a long
I don't even, I've tried to fix it so many times.
And then I just have to like.
I don't know if there's someone that can do it for me.
It's, all of our lives are a
I
shit
don't
show.
know, I know.
I don't know.
I mean, that's
so
the thing, it's like
I know
nobody's
that
like-
mine stops.
Are you
but
on
you
TikTok
put that
Outsource our Facebook.
But I just
So they're all
repurpose my
like
videos. I don't do anything new
like
on TikTok. I hate TikTok. My husband sends me stuff. And I'm
Yes,
like,
that's
oh,
I'm
what
like,
she said.
I just get an Amazon store, but I'm not like influencer.
Well,
So I don't know how to, I don't know what to do, because I want to start selling Airbnb products through an Amazon store.
You need to start tagging collaborators.
Well, you are so funny.
Like the products that you use.
Well, she's like,
You can link products and get paid.
Okay, so how do you do it? But I also, so maybe if I do that for long enough, I can get influential. And I still want to hear about I want an Amazon store. I know people, and my skin products. When I post my favorite skin products, everyone, I know
Girl, I
somebody.
know I posted on your pages when you were like, hey, skin products. I have
Like, have you ever
like,
bought
all
anything that I said, that I put up there?
No, not yet, because I do worse women and I don't do anything. One day, like, I don't do
Girl,
Botox, I
all
don't do
about
any
the
of that
products.
stuff, I don't do any of that. I know, one day I will. Okay, so I'm
No
gonna
wonderful.
show you.
Okay,
so I just do this, tag
through
products.
September 14th.
And then if you can click on, like, if you have.
So why don't we
Okay, so like for instance, like I want to like, yeah,
That's
like
right,
there's
yeah,
like,
so
there's
it's
an
first, so
herbivore
it's September.
skin oil.
You can have a page, you can tag them in that product.
So on my video or on my post?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to tag.
Well,
Oh, tag, not just mention. Because I think I mentioned.
Wonderful, we're happy to have
So
somebody.
then, then people can click that and then I can get paid on it.
How?
So she just asked me, do you follow,
There's a lot of business in women's.
Yes,
but we're the money makers now.
Yep.
You know.
Desk space.
Oh,
Yep.
wait.
Oh, do you mind? No, I'm so sorry. Thank you for being here.
I don't know.
You did so good.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, I know you were kind of nervous and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, will you admit that this is an easy group to talk to?
Oh, yeah.
Well, because everyone's
Okay,
like,
she's trying to. Oh, it's okay. I'm getting you guys.
you're still doing your hair.
I know, I don't think so.
she's like, you stop. Thank
There you
you.
go, ladies. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Weekend.
But everyone's always like, I'm so nervous and this.
I
And I'm
don't
like,
like it. Oh, I don't like it. I look weird.
She has a selfie thing.
I do.
No,
have
but
a
I
selfie
want to
thing.
see that. Or send.
Oh, you need the words?
We could do
Oh,
a
she can
competition,
just do it.
collaboration.
This
I
doesn't
brought
cover
this
it.
and I meant to talk about it because this is my ring light that I use at home.
Yeah, I have
This
one
is
on
my
my desk.
Mine is not nearly as badass as this one. Mine's a potato top.
Or something.
My kids bought it for me for Mother's Day.
That was a good one.
I know. Okay, so you can put your phone in it.
All kinds of shit back here.
So if I have a speaker, I can add a speaker, like a little
And do you
microphone.
use the microphones? Because I do, and it connects to your phone.
I use my headphone,
And it,
like
Oh.
the Bluetooth headphone, and that's what I use.
oh, because I have the little speaker things. I use them when they're charged. And
Yeah, I know, right? So no, I just use, oh shoot, not the exposure.
I'm gonna scoot it back because she wants to see the words and
Okay,
us. So
wait,
tell me
what do you
when.
do? Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, no, I know what you
timer.
mean. No, okay.
Hold on. Okay. Just fine. Okay, stop.
Nope.
Right there.
Yeah.
Come a little closer.
Okay.
Oh, I'm falling on the bottom. Yeah, there was so much to talk about on there. Okay, we got 10 seconds to get our life in order. Oh, do we need to pull it back more?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Ah.
I don't know.
Okay,
This
hold on.
outfit is
One more.
not photographable. It looks like.
Well, y'all do it because that's what you both say.
I'm gonna stand this way.
Oh, you're so funny.
Or we could like point at it.
I love it. Shoot, okay, you know the real estate, like that page that does, oh, I thought it was a mosquito, I was about to hit you.
And show me the real thing you really like the only one.
The what?
The real thing that we were talking about, the. Oh, look, but is it backwards? The words, can I flip
Oh,
it?
shit.
I can mirror it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I can take it.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah, oh, hold on.
Oh shit, before I forget.
There we go.
Yeah, we had to flip it around because it had the words.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad that people liked it. That 100% took a lot of my time to prepare for because I went to, I don't like boring, right? And so I went to Yellowstone and I came back and I was like, oh crap, I gotta prepare. That's why I had messaged you. I was like, am I still doing this? And I'm like, crap. So the last 2 days, that's all I've done. And I'm like, shoot, I should probably do real estate. Okay, you know all things real estate?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know if I follow that.
So they just asked me to be a collaborator to like have a discount code and all of
Yeah.
that. Like they reached out to me to do it, but they do this through Shopify.
Hmm.
And I don't know how
Because
to do
me
it,
and
but I'm wondering.
Austin were trying to. Do you know anyone that would know how to do all this? Because me and Austin were trying to do a Shopify store for like Airbnb products. Because like I know what people should buy, like just different shit that they don't think of.
Right.
So if I did a store, I do think, and I could get it out there, I do think people would.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like everyone's trying to do Airbnb, and everyone's.
Oh, I'd be shopping for a minute because I don't know.
Yeah.
Try to go on Shopify and create an account, and then you can explore brands. You can see if your brands are in there that you use already.
Okay.
And then if they are, then like, oh, I have to log in. But you can go on it and like Shopify collabs is what you need. And I don't know how it works,
But
but
you can do that on Instagram.
So no, it's through it was just through a Shopify. So the lady sent me the link and it was through Shopify. And then she
In her
asked me to
Instagram
be,
though?
she sent me a DM and an Instagram and was like, hey, I want to collab with you.
So like, how does it work if you're collaborating with them? Where are people seeing the product?
Oh, yeah. And so if I wore like my real estate shirt.
Yeah.
That says, I don't know.
Like that you bought from them? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I can tag them and be like, hey, if you want a shirt.
Oh, so they're actually having you
promote the business.
Promote the product. So you're actually like wearing it or putting it in, okay.
But then you get discounts on it. So like if you're already buying stuff for your Airbnbs, you can, stuff that you already own, then you can tag them. And then if you collaborate with the brand, then you can get money.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
From them? That's the only way. I know how to do it, but it's not that clear.
I need to like get online and like Google. Oh, show me the reel really quick.
Okay, what am I showing you?
How to make a reel with different clips.
Okay, so so go to the plus button and then hit reel. So just do like those pictures. Oh wait, cancel. Okay, so we're gonna select multiple.
Okay.
And
it could be videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to hit next. So then this is gonna automatically post it to your song. To see how
everyone was so excited to have Mexican food?
Oh wow, that's easy.
It was so easy. So if you do videos or you do other things, but then if you don't like any of them,
so then if this was then you can edit. Oh, okay.
So then that's where you can edit each one of the small clips. So easy.
That was very confusing. I've been meaning to like ask people to do it, and I just never like. I was gonna call around and be like, how do you do that? So do you make everything as a reel, and then it's how is it? And then it's okay. So like your page. Okay, so. Where's your page? Here. Okay, so like all these are just regular posts, or these are reels?
That's a reel.
And they show up in your feed.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't show up as stories. Oh, I finally did that. I'm doing
good.
that,
The highlights.
Yeah.
Good. So so it shows up in so this is like the main grid, right?
Right.
These are
your reels.
All of my reels.
But your reels are on your grid.
Correct.
And then
I can
these aren't
remove it if
stories,
I wanted.
because you can only put stories in that, right?
Mm-mm. So I can.
So
you used to only be able to
like
put
I have
stories in
I have B&Bs. Like I have one that's a B&B.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have these. So like how would I add like something that's not a story to here?
Okay, let me start over. Okay, so our home.
Right. And I still forget how to add to this. Then you go to.
So now you can actually create and then upload something straight from.
So wait, let's see. How would you use? Okay, so create adds it to that. What is it called?
The highlight. So you used to not be able to. You used to have to put it in your
so then I
story.
started having to put things in my. Okay.
But you want things in your story.
No, okay.
Because some people only scroll stories and some people only scroll.
I know. I think I mixed it up.
So this is what I typically do for my story. Like this right here, I posted right before I came because I was going to talk about it. Like, hey, I just posted this video. Like I learned the lines like 2 seconds before I came, and I did it a couple times, and then I showed up. Like it's pretty funny.
I'm already a burden to my parents. And I'm frightened.
Everyone in the real estate world, yeah.
Right?
No, that's cute. Like.
So then I have it, and then I'll just.
And how do you
add it to my story?
And then that's just you typing in the words.
Mm-hmm. So then, so when you create it.
Yeah. There's one that I want to do where they're talking Spanish from the